Afshana Choudhury, lovely to talk to you this morning. You've been part of this 3-week Australian Awards Fellowships program over the last 21 days now, and we had so many presenters, workshop providers, skill providers feeding into this program. So I'd like to ask you a little bit more about that in a minute, but firstly I want to know a little bit more about your own organisation, because you work with women, entrepreneurs, you're in the space of developing other women entrepreneurs. So maybe just tell me a little bit more about that.
My center name is Center for Entrepreneurship Development. Basically, this is part of business school, Bragg Business School. The center has been established with the motto that we want to develop an entrepreneurial ecosystem inside the university.
Okay.
Basically, in our country, all the public and private university, they focus on producing the graduate. We want to do little bit more. We don't want to produce only the graduate. We want to produce the entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So after graduation, they should think about self-employment.
Yes.
So it will ultimately it will focus on our national economy, and our country is quite overcrowded. Okay. And we have a lot of population. So it's very difficult to government and private sector to employment all these people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if we able to create the entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs, it will help a lot.
Okay.
And we are working with the women entrepreneurs. As you know, that Bragg University was established by the Bragg. This is the largest development organization in the world, and all the focus women related. So when we have established this center, we have the plan that will develop a special women wing. Yeah. So that will focus on rural and urban untapped women, okay. Those who are educated and uneducated also, but they are willing to work. They want to contribute to their family as well as national. Okay. So we have the plan to do all these things. But right now we are organized different exchange program, and particularly that exchange program focus on women and men both. Okay, so we have always keep the gender equality.
Yeah.
So this is one of the main flagship program for us.
Okay.
And around we have sent around 60 entrepreneurs to USA, that is funded by US State Department, and out of 60, I think 50% is women.
Oh, 50%. Wow, that's pretty amazing actually. Now, I know you've well travelled, and you've in your position as well, you talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, and you talk to a lot of other entities that develop entrepreneurs. What do you think, if you think back a little bit on your 3 weeks here in Australia and this particular program, what maybe one or two main kind of learnings that you can take away, or things that really mean a lot to you from this program?
Actually, last 3 weeks we have learned a lot, but all the learning is not possible to implement in our country, considering all the constraints. But
course.
There are few I really want to implement.
Yes.
One of that angel investors and the crowdfunding.
Yeah.
These are really needed in our country. Yeah. Because we have the we have the access to finance. Yes. That's the main problem. So many entrepreneurs, sometimes they want to do their business, but due to fund they don't want to. Yeah. So we want to develop certain mechanism or process through that we can organize some fund for the women.
Okay, so would that be the main aspect? There were a lot of digital aspects.
And digital aspect is also there, as we are considering. Our Bangladesh government is also want to digitalize our country. So nowadays we are focusing for every related things. We want to focus on digitalized. Okay. We want to make it online.
Okay, excellent.
Online system.
Okay, well look, I hope you got quite a few things out of the digital side as well over the last 3 weeks.
And just I want to mention one thing. We are planning to develop a database for the women entrepreneurs especially. So it will link in our website. So what are the resources they really needed to start the business, they can find out from that link.
Fantastic. Look, it was lovely talking to you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.